Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today I want to go over the rigging of the Berkley Gillies. So this bait's very cool. I just started using it recently. Haven't caught any fish on it yet because I haven't used it enough, but this thing is very cool and very lifelike. I just kind of want to go over the rigging of it today. I plan on using it probably the next time out in the water. And there's a couple simple ways to do this. First way is just a simple jig head. So run it through the nose like you normally would. And just work it through. So as you see, that's one simple way to rig this gilly. So you can just swim this through and you'll have the lifelike action as it goes around in the water. And it's just a very simple design. I guess you could say it's kind of weedless since the fact that the hook's at the top, you could probably push it down just a bit maybe. And but you know, being that the hook's at the top, you could run along the top of the weed bed and not really get hooked. So that's one simple way. The other way is simply just take a 2/0 hook and nose hook it. You know, run that through the nose and you can fish this thing on a drop shot. Obviously it's going to be sitting out when it's in the water, but you know, this, you could do that simple drop shot rig with this and just keep bouncing it and let this tail just flutter around in there, and that's definitely going to attract fish. Being that we should be starting the fall's transition soon, I am going to definitely be fishing this bait shallow. Another simple way is to Texas rig it. So you want to go in sideways, not your typical up and down, because you want that to come through and you want that hook to sit in the side profile of the bait. And there's actually lines on the side of this where they kind of show you the center, and then there's also a line that kind of goes straight and there's a line that kind of goes on an angle. That's two ways they suggest you to hook it. So if you're just doing a simple Texas rig, just go straight in, run parallel with the bait, and get your hook through. That's it. So you know your hook will be sitting outside off the side of this, and you can see how it sits there. And you could just, you know, Texas rig this and weightless and just swim this along, just almost like a swimming bait. Or you can add your, you know, your bullet weight to it. You know, maybe use a 1/8 ounce or a 1/16 of an ounce, so it's not too heavy, and you could just swim that and fish the bottom. So then, you know, you still got your Texas rig like that. The other way that Berkley suggests to make it weedless is go down on an angle and kind of put it towards the bottom belly of the bait and work that through. And just keep that hook a little embedded, but I guess because it's on an angle, it helps it from not popping out of the side as easy. So that's the weedless way of rigging it. So you're not going to run parallel, you're going to run on a small angle headed like downwards to the belly of the bait to hook this, put the hook in. So instead of running parallel, and that's your weedless way of doing it. You know, I don't know how many of you have used this bait yet, but I mean, this is just the simple ways that Berkley suggests to rig this bait. You can do it probably however you want. I mean, it's a swim bait. You know, you can do this with weight, without weight, and just swim it along. Me personally, I'm probably going to do it weightless and use it as a swim bait. This way I can fish it shallow. I'll probably rig it the weedless way on an angle coming down. And that's it. I mean, it's a very lifelike bait. This is the smaller of the sizes. They have two sizes. I think it's about 3.5, and I think they make a 4.5 or it's a 5.5. But I got the smaller baits to start, to try out before I go a little bit bigger. You know, this time of year, I'm going to want to go a little bit smaller anyway, so that's why I got the smaller size, but I'm very super excited. You can see there's like, you know, almost like ribs along this whole thing, and I guess when that water hits it, it's going to make that whole thing, you know, the tail swim just like this along in the water. So just want to do a quick little video of how to rig this bait if you haven't used it yet. They come in multiple colors. I mean, I got the sunfish color, the pumpkin seed color, and the blue shiner gold color is the three baits I currently have, the three current colors I have of this bait right now. So maybe I'll even do an on the water video on a clear water day where you guys can see that bait swimming through the water. So if you guys are up in the air about buying this bait, pick up some today. But I just figured I'd just do a little video for you guys to just share. As always, protect yourself from the sun. I'll catch you guys on the water. Thanks for watching.